everybody. I just finished my class. Okay, everyone in Putrajaya. It's really, really beautiful here. You should come here. Like one day. If you're not in Malaysia, if you come to Malaysia, first visit KL and then visit Putrajaya. It's like the 2 places I recommend for you to visit if you visit Malaysia. So please visit Malaysia. I'm not a tour guide, by the way. And I'm gonna be talking about something else. If, as you read the title, I'm not talking about Malaysia. I'm talking about Russia and Ukraine. So I was running in and I thought about one disturbing news that the CIA, if you don't know, it's the Central Intelligence Agency, and they work for the U.S. Obviously, they won't for any other country. Biden said the CIA picked up information that Russian generals has been given orders to invade next week. So that is very, very disturbing. And I know that of course the West will retaliate in some way, and they have been putting sanctions on Russia, they have been giving threats, and none of these seem to be working because Russia is a gigantic country and they don't really care what anybody says. But first we need to figure out, why does Russia care so much about Ukraine? I mean, like, Russia's already the biggest country in the world, so why is Putin so greedy? Why is Russia so greedy? And what is all the history behind this? So if you didn't know, back in the 17th century, Russia and Ukraine had very close ties, and they were like the same country. But however, fast forward to the collapse of the Soviet Union, Ukraine became its own country. So Russia was not happy with this, and now we introduce NATO and the European Union into the story. So basically, NATO formed alliances with all these former Soviet countries, and that really bothered Russia, because Russia is like that big angry guy who hates everyone. Now NATO is looking at Ukraine to further expand its influence. And of course Russia is not happy with that at all, because if they do, the West can put its missiles in Ukraine right next to Russia. If you don't know geography, Russia is right next to Ukraine, and that's why it bothers them so much. But Putin has a solution. Invade! Yay! So if you know, back in 2014, they invaded Crimea. It was the annexation of Crimea, and that caused some big uproar, and they thought it was going to be a war, and there was no war, because 2014 was, how many years ago? 8 years ago. I was only 3 years old back then. Yes, I know, it was a long time ago. But now there are some imminent threats, and there might, because Russia and the United States, they both have nuclear missiles, and they both have a history of not liking each other. As you know, and you can watch my video on the Cold War, which I made a few years ago. But yeah, you can understand that they really, really, really don't like each other. And an invasion will be devastating to Europe and the United States, as they both have nuclear missiles, and it will be a very, very risky war. So what I'm saying to Biden is, please don't, it's not a good idea. I don't want to go into another war. I don't like war. Nobody likes war. I don't think you like war. Unless you do, then that's weird. But yeah, that is basically it for Russia and Ukraine. I hope that everything remains peaceful. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to remain peaceful, because Russian in general have been ordered to invade, according to the CIA. If the CIA is wrong, then hooray. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will update you in the next video. Bye.